Alabama's secret weapon this season isn't a flashy new freshman quarterback. It isn't a transfer portal headline. It isn't even one of those overhyped names people throw around every preseason. The truth is, Alabama's most dangerous weapon is a player who's been there all along, waiting quietly, learning patiently, and sharpening his skills every single day against one of the toughest defenses in college football. His name is Ty Simpson, and while the rest of the country has been busy forgetting about him, Alabama's players and coaches have been watching him turn into the kind of quarterback who can carry a program on his shoulders. If you want to know the real stories, the ones that happen behind closed doors when the cameras are off, the ones that reveal why Alabama defenders are talking about their quarterback like he's already a star, then stick around and make sure you hit that subscribe button right now. Because what's been happening inside Alabama practice isn't just a preseason storyline, it's a warning sign for every single team on their schedule. Now let's take a step back. College football in 2025 doesn't look like it did 5 or 10 years ago. The transfer portal changed everything. Players who don't get on the field fast enough jump ship. Quarterbacks especially, they're the first to leave when they're not handed the starting job in their freshman or sophomore season. Patience is rare. Loyalty is even rarer. And yet Ty Simpson did what almost nobody else in his position would have done. He stayed. He didn't just sit around and wait either. He spent 3 full seasons studying, preparing, and going head-to-head with Alabama's elite defenders. While other quarterbacks were chasing the easiest path to the field, Simpson chose the hardest one. And in doing so, he became something different, something tougher, something smarter. That choice, to stay when others would have left, is already paying off. Earlier this month, head coach Kalen DeBoer officially named Simpson Alabama's starting quarterback. And even though the announcement made headlines, the truth is that inside the locker room, it wasn't a surprise. His teammates already knew he was ready. But what makes this story even more powerful is the way those teammates talk about him. It's not just the standard preseason compliments you hear about every QB. This is raw respect. This is defenders, the very guys who have spent years trying to sack him, intercept him, and embarrass him in practice, admitting he's made them better. Deontay Lawson, one of Alabama's most respected linebackers, described Simpson as resilient. Not just talented, not just gifted, but resilient. That word carries weight. It means they've seen him take hits, get knocked down, get right back up, and attack again. And if you know football, you know resilience at quarterback is everything. It's not about the easy throws. It's about how you respond when a play collapses, when you've been hit 3 times in a row, when the defense knows exactly what's coming. Simpson has earned that reputation in practice, and now he's about to show it on the field. Then you've got Tim Keenan, a defensive lineman who admitted something that tells us a lot more than his words suggest. He said Simpson's got some wiggle to him, that he can make guys miss, that he's disappeared on them in the pocket more than once. Now that might sound small, but think about it. This is a defensive lineman who spends every day trying to drag Simpson down, admitting publicly that the quarterback has slipped away from him multiple times. Everyone labeled Simpson a pure pocket passer, a so-called pro-style quarterback, but his own teammates are telling us he's more mobile than people realize. And that's the kind of hidden skill that breaks games wide open, because defenses prepare for one thing and then get burned by another. And the chess game doesn't stop there. Zabian Brown, Alabama's young defensive back, gave away one of the most important details about Simpson. He said that in practice, if the defense shows their coverage too early, Simpson instantly checks out of the play and punishes them. Let me repeat that. Against Alabama's defense, one of the fastest, most talented, most well-coached units in the nation, Simpson is already diagnosing coverages, adjusting plays, and making defenders look silly. If he's doing that in practice against guys who know his tendencies, imagine what he's going to do against defenses that don't. But it's not just the defense talking. In fall scrimmages, Simpson has been efficient and sharp. Reports say he went 12 of 15 in one practice, with his only mistakes coming from drops that weren't his fault. He's thrown very few interceptions this camp, showing discipline and ball security, the 2 things coaches value most at the position. And it's not just stats, it's leadership. Offensive lineman Caden Proctor said Simpson lit a fire under the team during a brutally hot day when energy was fading. That's not about mechanics or arm strength. That's about presence, about commanding a huddle when it matters. Wide receiver Jeremy Bernard added that Simpson creates plays out of nothing, calling them the kind of plays receivers dream about. That's the type of excitement that builds chemistry, and chemistry is what takes an offense from good to great. So now let's zoom out. Under Kalen DeBoer and offensive coordinator Ryan Grubb, Alabama's offense is shifting into something new, something more explosive. They're not going to run a system that hides the quarterback. They're going to put the ball in Simpson's hands and let him attack. And here's the difference. Simpson isn't walking into this role as a rookie trying to learn on the fly. He's been preparing for this exact system, this exact pressure for years. He understands the rhythm, he understands the reads, and most importantly, he's earned the respect of the locker room. That's why when Alabama named him QB1, players weren't shocked, they were excited. And this is where the story of Ty Simpson becomes bigger than just one player. It's about what Alabama represents in this new era. While other programs scramble for quick fixes in the transfer portal, Alabama is showing that sometimes the best answer is already in the building. Simpson's story proves that development still matters, patience still matters, and resilience can still win in modern college football. And make no mistake, the players around him know it. They've seen him beaten up in practice and keep coming. They've seen him study coverages like a coach. They've seen him grow into the kind of leader who can flip the energy of an entire practice with a single drive. And now, the countdown is almost over. August 30th, Tallahassee, Florida, Simpson's first official start. The stage is massive, the lights will be bright, the pressure will be crushing. But here's the thing, Simpson isn't stepping into this moment as someone who just won a summer competition. He's stepping into it as a quarterback who's been forged in 4 years of practice wars against Alabama's own defense. And that's why the people who know best, the very defenders who've tried to tear him down, are warning the rest of the country about what's coming. So while analysts question whether Alabama can win another championship in the post-Saban era, while rivals hope for cracks in the foundation, the truth is that Alabama has something powerful brewing at quarterback. Simpson isn't just ready, he's been ready, and the question now isn't whether he can handle the pressure, it's whether opposing defenses can handle him. So get ready, because Ty Simpson is about to prove that patience beats hype, preparation beats flash, and resilience beats everything. The quiet backup who waited his turn is stepping into the spotlight. And if the voices from Alabama's own locker room are any indication, the college football world is about to learn very quickly that this is not the same Alabama offense they thought they knew. And if you want the real inside access, the stories no one else is telling, the raw truth straight from the players themselves, then make sure you subscribe to this channel right now. Drop a comment below on what you think Simpson's ceiling is. Is it a national championship? Is it a Heisman run? Or is it both? And join us all season long. Because with Ty Simpson finally at the helm, Alabama might just be ready to remind everyone why Tuscaloosa is still the heart of college football. Roll Tide!